We're back, and geekier than ever. This is part 2 of Mega Man 5, and joining me once again is Golden Tales Geek, all the way from the great state of Michigan.
Yeah, and since we last recorded the last episode, it's kind of snowed quite substantially, and I've had to work through that snow, and it's a bitch.
I imagine so. I walk to work in the snow every day.
Oh,
anyway,
God help you.
No thanks, I can do it just fine on my own. Anyway, to start this video, we're going after Waveman next. So, what are we gonna do, Kevin?
Make a wave.
I was gonna say make a splash, but close enough.
Alright. Well.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, this was actually very unique because we get to ride on like a jet ski, and it was the first of its kind.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that too. Like I said in the last episode, I haven't played Mega Man 5 in quite some time, actually, so I'm definitely going to have to crank out a Legacy Collection and just marathon some Mega Man.
And speaking of Legacy, I totally forgot about this, but it's the 30th anniversary of Mega Man.
Oh yeah, and that's part of the reason why they announced the new Mega Man stuff for like the Mega Man 11 and also the Mega Man X collection thing, which I'm actually looking forward to because I've only played like the first couple Mega Man X games, as well as the PSP remake of the first game, so that'll give me a chance to really dig deep into the Mega Man X lore, as it were, so.
From what I understand, you only need to play X1, X2, X3, and X4.
Okay. Fair enough.
I've tried X5, I can't even beat it. 6 is a train wreck for so many reasons. But then again, it's up to you. I mean, I don't tell people what to do. That's not my job. My job is twofold. To have a face for radio and read the news.
And also entertain and inform as well, so at least that's how I feel my job as an LPer is to entertain people and to inform people on little bits on video games. Like when I did my Golden Sun Let's Play, one of my friends who had played Golden Sun for years, I apparently showed off some Yay! I showed off some details that even she didn't know about, and she had played that game for quite a long time. So I feel rather pleased about that I got to show off some stuff that she was like, wow, that's cool. Never seen that before. So that felt
to tell you the
intensely
truth,
gratifying.
I'm actually not very familiar with the Golden Sun franchise at all.
So, they're RPGs, so yeah. In fact, H.C. Bailey just recently, like a few days ago, actually started doing a Let's Play of the original Golden Sun, and unlike me, he's going to be doing the first two games back to back because they make one overarching story. But I decided not to not overextend myself by doing that. So, but that's his choice, you know. And plus, he's like the king of JRPG LPs, in my opinion, and one of my inspirations for being an LPer. So, you know, good on him. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Yeah, it's just the weather's been a bit dry as well as cold, so that's not really good for my voice.
Or mine, for that matter.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think about like 8 inches of snow fell last night here in Michigan, so I was out like in the parking lot. Yeah. In fact, I mean, thankfully we had like plow trucks and everything. Good for you, man.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I just saw you collect an E. Yeah.
Yeah, but now I need to survive.
Yep, no pressure.
Yeah. He says that just at the end, so yes, no pressure indeed.
Indeed, yes. That is actually pretty cool. I'd love to see that in more Mega Man games.
But unfortunately, I've got like no health left, so basically Waveman's gonna kick my ass. But just for kicks, let's see how well we do.
Now, refresh my memory. I'm assuming the letters and such you're collecting are for like 100% completion or something?
Sort of. If you get all the letters, you get the weapon Beat.
Ah, yes, I remember Beat. Yes, that's one thing I do remember about that Beat, is this game is Beat, because I remember him being a little bit broken in places.
Especially with the Dr. Wily fight.
Yeah, Dr. Wily. Sorry, I can't help, whenever I hear Dr. Wily, I can't help but think of that voice acting in Mega Man 8. It's just so enjoyably bad.
I know. But Dr. Wily's voice in that game is awesome.
Yeah. In fact, I actually remember seeing this one like dance remix that someone did of Dr. Light's Elmer Fudd like speech in in Mega Man 8. They just did some kind of weird dance remix with it. It was so funny. I wish I could find the website for it because I told one of my friends about it and he wanted to check it out and I just cannot find the life of me find it again. Usually I bookmark those kind of pages so I can find them more readily, but I stupidly decided not to this time.
Well,
I'm ashamed of myself.
The internet's a big place. I'm sure you can find it. Okay.
I hope.
Time for a pop quiz.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Waveman strong against? I'll give you one guess.
Waveman. Shot in the dark, but I'm going to say Gravity Man.
Close, but not quite. Starman first, then Gravity Man.
Starman.
Both of which will be in this video.
Yep. Starman. Not the Jeff Bridges movie, although that is an excellent movie.
I'd rather watch The Big Lebowski if I'm going to be honest.
Oh yeah, The Dude Abides and all that. Hang on a sec.
Well, it seems like Kevin has actually left the building temporarily, so we're going to be flying solo for a bit. As you just saw, we took out Waveman and lost a life in the process, but it happens. Anyway, we're over in Starman's level, and this guy's actually a fair chunk easier. But I'm not doing any better than in Waveman's level because I'm taking way too much damage, so yeah. Anywho, we'll do just fine. And those things are really annoying. Gotcha. Alright, you're next.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It's just my parents were calling me down for dinner, but I was trying to tell them I'd be ready to... I'd come down in a few or save me a plate or something, so... I mean, I am hungry, but, you know, I can wait.
That's no problem. I was able to ramble on a bit.
Yep, no worries, no worries.
Okay, now this one's going to be kind of tough to get.
Oh, mercy. All those spikes.
But I got it.
Wow, nice.
All of 2 tries.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You know, with the jumping and stuff, it kind of reminds me of the Space Zone from Super Mario Land 2, which I actually have on the cards to Let's Play sometime in the future, because I really love that game. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing that one myself.
Although I might want to
close.
do the... Although I've already LP'd like most of the Wario Land games, so maybe after I LP Wario Land 4, I'll go back, and which is also on the card sometime, and just go back and say, hey, here's how Wario got his start, you know, as a bad guy, you know.
He still is a bad guy if you think about it. In fact, I don't think he ever changed.
Well, anti-hero more in this case. I mean, in some cases, but you know. I mean, granted, he only does the right thing if he gets some kind of money from it. But you know,
of course.
So, I mean, Wario, he likes his money.
I bet he listens to Pink Floyd more than he's willing to admit.
Probably. Holy mackerel, those Mets are swarming you.
Yeah, we'll let them. Because I win. The house always wins.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Ah. You just say that and I miss a shot.
Oh. What timing.
Or lack thereof.
True enough.
This guy I'm not going to be able to hit.
Yeah. Looks like he's almost chucking snowballs at you or something. It's kind of funny, actually. At least to me, it looks like it. And I don't know why, but that thing you're fighting there, just with the big legs and everything, it kind of reminds me of that one robot from RoboCop. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but it just reminds me of that.
Oh yeah, I totally see it too.
Yeah. Yeah, RoboCop's a great movie. A lot more satirical than people realize, actually.
Yeah, it's one of those movies you absolutely cannot hate.
Oh yeah. In fact, there's this one film critic I follow on YouTube, and he says RoboCop's his favorite movie of all time. So.
Really? And
Yeah.
who's that?
Movie Bob.
Never heard of him.
He does he also does like stuff like the Game Over Thinker, and he does film reviews for Geek.com, which is a really great, awesome site that talks about like geek culture and science and all that stuff. So, hence the name. So. And he also does a little show on his own channel called In Bob We Trust, and he's actually been doing a big video, planning out a big 3-part video of and each part's like about an hour apiece. That's like a big dissertation on why Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice sucks. I mean, and so far he's given some pretty strong criticism on why it does suck.
Well,
So-
I haven't seen that one myself, but ooh, we got an extra weapon, Super Arrow.
Ooh, Super Arrow.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds like something either Hawkeye or Green Arrow would use.
Well, it's actually very useful. It packs a punch, and you can ride it across long distances.
Nice. So it's almost like Roseg in that one episode, one level of Super Mario Brothers 2 or something.
Actually, hold that thought. I may be wrong on that one. I was right with the packs a punch bit, but I'm not sure if you can ride it or if you just use the arrows to climb up walls.
Well, that could be the case too.
Yeah.
You never know.
All right, next up, Gravity Man.
Yeah.
This one is actually a tough letter to get, because if you mistime your jump, you fall up and you die.
Youch.
Since it's Gravity Man, I don't think I need to explain the mechanic of this level.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a bit ahead of its time if you think about it, because I remember I just saw 2 lives show up there.
Yeah, one of them I lost.
Yeah, but anyway, I think it's a bit of a time in that, one of them. I think it was Mario Galaxy that did that kind of gimmick once in a couple of their levels too. So Mega Man got to do it first. Oh, that sucks. Of course, that reminds me of a Mega Man 2 race I did with a few friends of mine years ago before I even became an LPer. You can see a playlist of it on my channel, and I actually I was like on like Woodman stage, and I kept using Metal Man's stuff against like this group of enemies, and I kept getting extra lives from them. I almost wanted to keep going back and forth and grinding extra lives, even if it meant causing me to get even further into last place. But I decided it wasn't worth it, and I just kept moving forward. So
Yeah,
Plus,
grinding
I
for
just-
lives is not a good thing, especially in a race.
yeah. Oh no, it wasn't. No, I correct myself. It wasn't Woodman stage. It was Airman stage. Not just. God, my memories are all today. But whatever. But it was still fun to do that race, even if I
big
didn't come
boy.
in last. And unfortunately, one of the people I did the race with doesn't talk to me anymore because of extenuating circumstances. But oh well. But at least I still sort of talked to the other guy who was kind of hosting the race, so that was nice. And
Okay, here's where I was talking about.
oh yes, I remember this one. I was like, okay, this is gonna be tricky.
Ah! What? I'm still alive!
This isn't Portal, but okay.
And I got it, too.
Lucky shot.
Very
Or
lucky.
lucky break, rather. Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, we're getting very close to the end.
Yay! Awesome.
To tell you the truth, Gravity Man is actually a very good robot. Oh, gimme! Let's see, now where was I? Oh, yes.
Gravity Man is a very good robot master, I'm assuming you were going to say.
Well, to start with, as far as Robot Masters go. Even without his weakness, he's a pushover.
Yeah.
But we do have his weakness. So, let's go kick his ass until it bleeds.
Ouch. And of course... okay, it flips all on its own. That's kind of surreal. Of course, Gravity Man being weak to Starman
Gotcha.
stuff actually kind of makes sense from a scientific standpoint.
I guess.
At least to me, but maybe I'm overthinking things.
Not really. But yeah, just like that, 3 Robot Masters are done, once again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not Cow's crazy. I try not to overthink things to the logical extreme like he does, but
It could be a Canadian trait.
touche, touche. Although, I think he does it for the sake of laughs more than anything else, and that's kind of what I dig about him.
Yeah, I guess. And just like that, we've actually filled our quota, so thank you once again for joining me, Kevin.
My pleasure.
And in the next episode, we'll take out the last 2, so that one's going to be a little shorter.
Yep.
But I'm sure you'll come for the conversation, you'll come from the banter, and you'll stay for the laughs. So, until next time, I'm JP, and he's been...
Golden Tails Geek. Thanks for watching, and keep on gaming, everybody. See ya!
And as we always say on Channel 84, stay tuned.